Okay, cats. We're going to be covering the pets first, okay, which is going to be cats and dogs. In this section, cats, I'm going to emphasize a little bit more on the cats and the dogs because basically the rest just relate to cats and dogs mostly. So I'm starting off with a nice circle. I'm going to put in my directional lines and now we're going to start placing the eyes just like I showed you previously to form the Toonbox Studio head. That's what I like to call it. And add the eyelids on top here like that. Pretty easy, huh? It's not hard to do this, just a bit of practice till you get it perfect. And gonna draw the eyebrow here, let's say. Keep things nice and sketchy, guys, nice and sketchy. I'm using Sketchbook Pro right now, so you can follow with your basic pencil and paper as well, no problem. Okay, now if you see on the left eyebrow, I've drawn a line down towards the eye. That's where the nose is going to start. I'm going to come out for the cheeks now. Okay, and come round. Oops, hold on. Okay. Now, the nose. I'm going to draw like a nose that curves around like this. And comes down towards the center like that. And back up. Like the triangular shape we did in how simple, cat shapes look like. But not exactly just a plain triangle. We get some depth, okay? So the nose of a cat's not just placed on the face, it comes out. So that's how I draw my cat-like noses. And let's just follow all the way around now to form the rest of the face here, the cheek, a little the bottom lip here, and then the rest of the cheek comes all the way around the jaw like that. Okay, now let's add the hairdo. The simple hairdo. And let's continue all the way around here, the back of the head, down towards the cheek. Okay, that looks good to me. So far, so good. Now, a line down, and then the mouth begins. Okay, so they have like this little line between the nose and the mouth. So we're going to add that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, gently erase the side of the cheek a bit, just so I can add some tiny detail like, fur, some strands of hair flicking out like that. There you go. And maybe a little bit on this side as well. One here, and one there as well. That's perfect. Don't go over the top. Just add a little bit just to show that it's fur. Now the ears. You could just like draw like a curvy line here to say that's where we're going to place it. Go up like this and then curve it round. Okay, don't give it just a specific triangle shape. Just make it nice and curvy all the way around. Add some fur in the middle of the ear, and then this is the side of the ear, and this side as well. And there you go. You got your ear. And the other side, having it poking out from this way, and curving it round. I've said this like a million times, guys. Stay away from straight lines. I don't like dead straight lines. They're boring, and this brings more life to the character. Because of the ears that far back, I need to bring out his face a little bit more. This is the beauty about working digitally. When you're drawing on a digital tablet, it's so easy just to quickly erase and fix. So when you're sketching, it's all about trial and error. When you're on paper and pencil, you have to keep on erasing, and you wear out the page as well. So that's the only bad thing about that. But yeah, there you go. That's our little cartoon cat face. This time I'm going to draw like those little alley cats. Those actually little. Those big alley cats with the chubby faces and stuff. The ones that all the cats are afraid of. But obviously this one's going to be a nice guy. I'm not going to draw any evil characters. So this is going to be kind of a nice, cute, but chubby, sort of like alley cat sort of thing. So I'm going to bring his eyes in like this and add the pupils here. Okay, eyelid. You're going to be doing this throughout the whole course. So logically, by the end of this whole course, you should be able to do the Toonbox basic head shape very easily. You should become masters at doing it. Okay, so at the eyebrow there, I think I messed it up a little bit. Let me just erase the edges here to make it more neat. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Some wrinkle lines on top of the eyebrow because it's raised. They're all gonna pretty much have the same type of expressions with their eyes and eyebrows. Just so I could demonstrate how I draw cartoon characters, animal cartoon characters. But at the end of this course, I will be just focusing on expressions with the Toonbox head. Okay, so don't worry about that. We'll have expressions going on there, and the expressions can be done on every single one of these characters. Now the nose here, this time I'm gonna make it a little bit more fatter, a bit thicker than normal, because it's gotta be, you know, a bit bigger than the normal cat. He's an alley cat. Curving the nose like that, the little snout, like so. Now I'm gonna curve around the nose and in to give like an upper sort of like lip sort of thing. I don't know what you call that bit, but you know what I'm talking about. And a nice big smile like this. Okay, so you got two options. Either don't put that and let his nose just float sort of thing on top sort of thing, but without an upper lid, and just have the mouth of the lower lip. Or you can add the rest of the snout that comes around the nose like that. Now add some teeth, and let's go down from the center of the nose, where the line starts there, to form the mouth that's open, and going all the way up like this. Okay, take your time, guys. I hope I'm going at a nice pace for you guys. But the good thing about videos, you know, you can always pause and rewind and watch again, so there's no problem there. Okay, so we've got the mouth. It's going to need a lower part of the mouth, the chin, like that. It's going to connect to this area, should connect to the cheeks, so we've got to bring out the cheek a little bit more, so it can come down towards this mouth here, like so. I think the eyes are a bit too together. I think I need to bring them more apart because his head's a bit bigger. But that's the whole beauty about doing the basic head shape, and then you can modify it. Anyway, so I'll just add the forehead and the little hairdo and do it properly. There we go. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. It looks kind of cool. And bring it down to form the side of his face. I might actually have to bring out the side a little bit more. He looks too squashed. But okay, let's just add the ears for now, and then we'll come back and fix it. That's the beauty about sketching, guys. It's all about trial and error before you start cleaning up. For you that don't know what cleaning up is all about, don't worry. At the end of this course, I will do a demonstration on cleaning up as well. Okay, so we're going to be just nicely, loosely, roughly sketching out the characters. Okay, and now we've got the other ear. Bit of fur inside the ear popping out. Yeah, as you can see, his head's kind of squashed, his eyes a bit too together, so I'm going to bring his eye a little bit to the right over his smile. There. That's right. That's perfect. Okay. There we go. And let me see. Anything else need to be done? He looks kind of cool. That's an alley cat. A nice big alley cat. Let me a few dots here to add the whiskers. I forgot to put whiskers on the other cat. Hold on. It looks so cool when they're complete, don't they? All right, let's add some more here on this guy here as well. And there we go. Okay, now they're complete. So, yeah, this side bit here needs to be a bit thicker because he looks too squashed. So that's what a fat alley cat will look like. The tough guys. Okay, so let me just quickly erase all these little lines that I don't need, and for you to help you know, see the character better. Obviously, when you're sketching yourself, you know what lines are going to be used and not, so you don't really erase anything. You just clean it up after. But I'm just doing this for your sake so you can see the character better. So there you go. That's the alley cat. Erase this bit under the ear as well. Okay, and I think we're good to go. All right, let me put this guy to the side. All right, so let me scale it down a bit to make some room. I'm going to emphasize more on the cats and the dogs than the rest of the animals because it's all about the snout. Okay, so dogs have big snouts, cats have small snouts, so the rest of the animals will be based around these characters. So once you get past the cats and dogs, then the rest will be just like I'll be showing you how to draw a couple faces of each animal and the body as well, you know. So this time I'm gonna show you how to draw him with his body as well. So let's make him look this way this time. I try to avoid as much as possible drawing a character looking dead straight towards us. I don't know why. I just prefer it when they're looking at a 3/4 view or completely to the sides or back. But I try to avoid as much as possible to do, you know, towards us. So now that I've done the little snout there, this time I did a little small nose. Add the eyebrows here as well, and one on top here. And let's bring it down towards the cheek like that. Yeah, that's kind of good. Okay, I can work with that. Now the little mouth and a lip underneath it. So this time I didn't put the underneath the nose, the upper lip. Okay, I just went straight into it like that. So you got two different types of styles. Now, one ear is going to be poking from here, and the other ear is going to be poking up here, and curve it. Okay, the one that's closer to us, curve it around like that. Okay, and add some fluff in the middle. See, basic little shapes forms the character. Okay, now technically these don't really look like a realistic cat. Okay, but because you've added these little features, people will relate to it now. Okay, they will know straight away it's a cat. Okay, and the funny thing is that if you tweak it a little bit, you can turn it into a completely different animal. Now this little shape I'm adding around the eye, it's like a patch sort of thing. I like doing that with cats and with other animals as well. Have like a little eye patch sort of thing, which will be a different color to the rest of the cat's head or body and stuff. So let's say if this was an orange cat, then the little patch inside will be a little lighter orange or towards a yellow, if you get the idea. So yeah, add some whiskers. Okay, so we've got the cat's head now, yeah? Alright, now let's do the body. Just draw a nice circle here. It's going to be the chest, and a big one for his backside and belly area. And then just connect the two circles together. He's going to be sitting down on the floor, by the way, yeah? And another circle for the shoulder. When it comes to the legs, have them curving, how do I explain this? Curve it inwards, okay? So that the shoulder goes, from the shoulder it goes round down towards the body and then comes out towards the paw, okay? Have a little curve. Don't keep it straight. Curve it back and then in again, if that makes sense. You're going to see this repeatedly over and over again. But if you're going to follow what I'm drawing now and you've drawn it already, then you probably understood what I'm talking about already. So yeah, that's the front two legs. Now we're going to need a little tail. And it's a kitten, so I'm going to give it a little tiny tail. This big area here is going to be his thigh. All of this is going to be the thigh area. Cats have big thighs, so do dogs. And they have these little thin little feet. Okay, they're like the paw, and the, you know, from the ankle to the paw is so thin. It's like a rabbit's foot. Little collar here, and put a little bell on it, I guess. Yeah, put a little bell. There we go. Okay, now the foot now. Let me just do it correctly. There we go. Okay, this is the kind of shape I want to have for the foot, and this is where his paw is going to be. The paw is going to have one, maybe 3 toes, like this. That's the paw, okay? And the rest of the foot is I don't know if you've seen it, if you notice the cat's leg, it's got like this really thin from his ankle all the way down to the paw. It's really thin, okay? So and then the paw starts. The paw basically is just a few toes, okay? And people say that's the foot, but technically the whole thing is the foot, okay? It's just that the ankle is really high up. And curve it around like this. So he's kind of, you know, sitting down, looking cute and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I like this. Cute little character. I might use this one. I always say I might use this, and I never do. But I will use this kitten. I've used something similar to these cats. If you see my cherry pin-up calendar 2013, and you'd have seen, I can't remember what month it was, one of the pictures where it was like a springtime scene, and there was Cherry sitting on a bench with ice cream. It was dripping down, and it had all these cats all over her trying to lick the ice cream. Anyway, so this was the kind of cats I was using. Close enough, it looked like it. So the head had to be a bit bigger than the body, yeah. If you have the head being a little bit bigger, it makes it look more cute and adorable to the audience. They end up liking it and loving it. So imagine if this character was cleaned up and colored. You can easily use it for any cartoon, TV show, movie, even postcards, birthday cards, anything. You can have it on posters, comic books, fairy tale storybooks. It's perfect for any kind of work like that. So, yeah, that's a nice little guy. They put him there in the corner, in the middle. Okay. Now, this time, let me think. All right, like this. If I gonna, let me just make another circle. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Now let me just zoom in and make him looking this way. Add the squashed eye, the normal oval eye. Let's add the pupils here and here. Okay, the eyelids. All right. Now add the eyebrows here. The other eyebrow there. The patch. Okay. And this time I'm gonna, should I make him laughing? Let's give this character some joy, yeah? Alright, so we're gonna have to bring the cheek out like this. And this time we're gonna do the upper lip like that. Okay. Just one stroke across underneath, and then just put some like dimple marks sort of thing where he's smiling. The line in the middle of the nose. Okay, so we've got the upper lip. I forgot what that area is called, but we're just going to call it the upper lip for now. Now from the center of the nose, that's where the smile starts, okay? Like that. Okay, so nice curvy smile like that. Teeth. Don't give him any evil teeth, but give him some teeth. He's a cat. Okay, and now that we've got the smile, we can connect the smile now with the rest of the face. So let's let me just erase this little thing here on the side. Okay, redo that. It's about trial and error. Okay. Notice that you will not see a straight line. Everything is slightly curved or extremely curved. Very important, guys. Stay away from drawing straight lines. Big fluffy cheek coming all the way here and connecting underneath the smile and going all the way around the back here. Now notice this time I didn't give him a massive jaw, okay? Because I wanted to make him look more cute than normal. All right. Now that we added that, now it's time to go on top of the head. Add a little hairdo. Connect the forehead with the eyebrow, like that. Okay, a bit thicker eyebrows. Once again, guys, if you want to draw a female character, make sure the eyebrows are thinner and add some eyelashes, and you've got a female character. It's that simple. Okay, you don't have to go tweaking the eyes and stuff like that to make it more slanted and more feminine. You get away with it, trust me. Okay, let me just quickly move it out of the way to make some room for the ears. Don't forget the wrinkle marks. Sometimes we get to forget those. Let's throw one ear here, curve it around, and then the other side. Okay, and then this side, curve it over and down. Add the fluff in the middle. Okay, that's a cute little character. All right, this character is good to go. If you're gonna, it's ready for, you know, for any project now. So he looks kind of like Tom, doesn't he, from Tom and Jerry, like a younger version. Anyway, so yeah, I like it. That's how you make a character smile or laughing or something. All right, now let me move this one out of the way. Let me put him here. Okay, there. All right, we need to make some room because there's gonna be quite a few of these little guys. This time, Let me think. How about let's try doing. How about let's try another circle again, and this time a bigger circle here to show you how the body is formed. So the smaller circle is the chest area. Pardon me. And the back circle is the backside and the hips and stuff. So cats have bigger backsides than the front. Okay, so now that we've done that, that's the basic body shape. And now let's add the limbs. So one circle here to form the shoulder. This is the bit I was telling you about. Bring the legs back and then turn them inwards like that. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you guys. Oh wait, don't keep them dead straight down. They don't do that. They always curve towards their bodies and then they come out. Same with dogs and the majority of the animals actually. I think it's something to do with the balance of their bodies and stuff. And now for the back leg, a big thigh like this. They have really strong thighs, and it goes back like that and then turns inwards again like this. There we go. Okay, that's how their legs go. And the same thing on this side. And just curve it up like that. Okay, I'm going to shade the back legs in so you can see which one's behind. Make life easier for you guys. And yeah, that looks kind of cool. So it's really easy to do once you see it and watch me doing it, so you get the hang of it. Okay, it's very simple to do once you've practiced a few times. Now I've done this like 100 times, so it's easier for me now. If this is your first time, don't get discouraged if you find it hard. Just practice, 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 and I'm telling you, it's going to become very easy. Cats have very thin skin, okay? So their bones pop out from everywhere, okay? So as you see the shoulder at the top there, I've poked it out a little bit more because that's what they do. They have really thin skin, and that you can see their shoulders popping out from the top of their bodies and stuff. Anyway, this time I'm going to draw the ball here that I just drew is the head, and the top is like their body. He's going to be playing with, I'm going to make him playing with something. Maybe a ball of yarn or something. Let me just quickly move it out of the way. Like so. Make it smaller as well. Okay. The whiskers here. I forgot the whiskers. Alright. Now we've got he's like going to be lying down on his chest and his legs are raised up. That's his little tail. You're going to see in a sec. Make it into more of an animated pose now, yeah? Put the back leg here. Stretched out. Balancing the body like that, and the other one here somewhere. Okay, darken that up a bit so you can see the back leg. Now let me add the one arm here like this. Now when it comes to cartoons, you can exaggerate their features. Okay, so this time I've exaggerated the hands to make it look more human-like. Okay. But if you notice cartoons, when they're actually walking or running or sitting, they look like cats. But when they're doing like actions, animators usually turn them into like humans, sort of thing. So, so we're going to give him like, instead of a basic paw, we're going to give him like a hand, sort of thing, a cartoonish hand. Don't give it too much of a human-looking hand. Okay, so all right, there we go. That's a little hand there like that. And he's going to be playing around the ball of yarn or something. There we go. A nice big ball of yarn. And put some string hanging from it, thread, what are we going to call it? The yarn. Okay. And now let's add the face. Just go for the toonbox head now, guys. Add the squashed eye here. Add the other one here. Now, because it's going to be concentrating, you can change around the shape a bit. So I've squashed him a little bit more than normal because he's going to be like, you know, cats like to really concentrate when they are playing around or fighting or doing whatever they're doing. So this little guy is going to be concentrating really hard. So that's why he's frowning down his eyebrows and stuff like that. And bring out the cheek like so. add the nose. There we go. The little mouth from the bottom. The patch. Okay. Little wrinkle there of the nose. And add a little hairdo. And now the ear. I might have to erase the back there because it's in the way. I don't know if you can see that properly. Just quickly erase this for you guys. Alright, that's good enough. And add the ear like that, a bit of fluff in the middle. And let's add the other ear now. Curve it, always curve it. I'm going to be saying curve it all the time. When cats concentrate, their ears point to the sides. I don't know if you noticed that. They always point out to the sides, or they point back, or they make weird positionings. So that's why I've turned the left ear outwards, because that's what they kind of do. So yeah, look at him. There you go. There's the little buddy. Add some toes here on the foot here as well, and up, and some fur maybe here as well. Okay, he looks kind of cool, huh? I love cats. I love dogs as well. I love all animals. But I really like drawing cats because they're really fun as characters. You can do so many things with these cats. So anyway, besides, they're taking over YouTube, man. Cats are all over YouTube. They're taking over the world. The most popular videos on YouTube are all cats. Anyway.